and welcome to today's edition of The Transition Guy, where I have a very special guest with me today, and her name is Ali. Now, we are here on Necker Island, and there's about 34 entrepreneurs. And when I first sort of heard that there's a 15-year-old, you can imagine my face. I was like, what? A 15-year-old with us? I mean, half of us are sort of over the age of 40, yet we've got a 15-year-old here. And I was kind of really curious. And actually, when listening to Ali's story, it kind of puts to shame quite a number of people out there that absolutely... No, and what I mean by that is if you have true focus and true determination, it's amazing what you can achieve in a relatively short period of time. And we all know what it's like to be 15, if we can remember that far back. And at 15, what do most people want to do? They want to go out partying, hanging out with friends, etc. Well, at the age of 15, and I'm not going to tell you Ali's story, she's going to tell you herself, she's not been doing any of that stuff. She's actually been doing other stuff. She's like a 30-year-old trapped in a 15-year-old body. Over to you, Ali.
Hi, so I am Ali, I'm 15 and I'm a teen social entrepreneur. So I founded my first business at the age of 11 and now I'm the founder and CEO of 2 businesses, launching a 3rd one when I get back to Sydney. So the main one is a social enterprise called the Freedom Scrub. We have partnered with 2 incredible international charities and we make ethical body scrubs that are for purpose and have a slavery-free supply chain. And then for every scrub that we sell, we help to provide healthcare to 5 people living in poverty in India per year. We help to provide rehabilitation to rescued child soldiers and women that are rescued from human trafficking in Australia. So it's something that I'm really passionate about. Getting to use business to change lives and to improve the lives of people is really amazing. And you know, it's really incredible to be here with such amazing people and be using it as a platform to help see some more global change.
And can you believe that? That is a 15-year-old speaking. And a lot of people say, when we're sort of looking at the employees of tomorrow, too often do I hear this, well, the kids of today are not like what they used to be. We just can't get the people. Well, you're absolutely wrong. You can totally get the people. The biggest challenge we have today is that the majority of people out there in business cannot engage with the younger people.
For sure.
And really, my challenge to you all is, there are great people out there. It's not so much that they need to change. My challenge is, what do you need to change about yourself so that you can get these bright people into your business and actually get them doing the work that they so desperately can do brilliantly.
Yeah, there's a lot of passion and drive in the young people of today, and you know, through one way or another, because it's not traditional, it's very outside the square, people don't expect it from them. But if you can find a way to communicate effectively with young people, with teenagers and millennials, it's a really great asset to your business because they provide a whole new outlook, and you know, they're the adults of tomorrow, so they have a really interesting insight into how they see the world and what they think the world's going to be like in a few years, and that can be really important sometimes.
Yeah, and you know what's really interesting is actually, and us older business owners out there, we're not going to want to hear this, but the reality is there's more younger people out there right now than there are older people.
Totally.
So we can't expect the younger people to bend to us. We're going to have to do some of the change. It's been an absolute pleasure having you.
Thank you.
Thank you for coming on.
Thanks guys for having me.
So that's it from today's edition of The Transition Guy. If you can relate to a lot of the stuff that we've covered, some of the stuff that Ali's covered today, head over to Bulka.com and get in contact. And remember, failing to learn is learning to fail.